second time I seen him was at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody thinks he faked his death. He's not dead. There was many things that happened and he got set up for a little bit.
Well, Tupac got caught on TMZ in 2009 after he burnt his fingerprints off and everybody seen him, right? The LAPD went out and covered that shit up. Look it up on TMZ. Look it up. Go look it up yourself. Go look it up yourself. You think I'm scared of you? Let's go.
I'm pretty sure it should know some shit. Yeah. So when he comes out of sedation, I'm sure anybody who gets shit will tell you who shot him, right? Yeah. But if the police say nobody shot him, I believe nobody shot him. And if nobody shot him, that's the same nobody that shot Tupac. And if nobody shot Tupac, it's the same nobody that shot MLK.
Is Tupac alive?
He's alive on my playlist.
All right, we'll leave it there.
There you go.
To go back to the hospital, St. Bernardine's, California. I tried to go back and get some type of history.
Did Katt Williams just expose Ally Carter as the alleged daughter of Tupac Shakur? Because if that's true, this might be one of the most shocking stories to hit the internet in a long time. For years, people believed that Ally Carter's only connection to the spotlight came from her claims about being mistreated by powerful figures tied to the industry. Names like Sean Diddy Combs and those connected to Jeffrey Epstein. Most people dismissed her as just another controversial voice online. But now, everything is being looked at differently. According to recent rumors circulating online, Ally might actually have deeper roots in the industry than anyone realized. Some are now claiming that she is allegedly the biological daughter of Tupac, and that his family may have known about it all along. Even more shocking, there are whispers that certain people may have worked behind the scenes to keep her identity hidden, making sure she stayed out of the spotlight, so no one would connect her to Tupac. Now, if you've been following Ally Carter for a while, you already know she's been speaking out for years. She shared disturbing claims about what she says happens behind closed doors in the entertainment world. And whether people believed her or not, one thing is clear: she's been consistent. She's also claimed that she paid a heavy price for speaking out, according to her.
Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep going?
Her home was searched, her safety was threatened, and she was forced to move multiple times. She says her family has also faced danger because of what she revealed. Despite all of that, many people still refuse to take her seriously. But recently, things started to shift, especially after discussions around the Epstein case began dominating headlines. Some of Ally's supporters pointed out that she had been talking about similar issues long before official investigations became public. That led some people to go back and re-examine everything she had said.
You get pressured, attacked, stalked, and hunted down for your own information. You get abused and re-victimized again by people who wanted to argue a back and forth this week like that fucking mattered. Okay, you had Stu Peters and Timothy Charles Homestead going back and forth, and nobody has even bothered. Not that I give a damn, and not that I understand that you guys are gonna be that selfish, but nobody has bothered to apologize for all the hell that has happened. But you guys were arguing back and forth, and in that meantime, we lost our home. You don't believe me? Here you go. What once was a full house, we were still paying rent on our house. What we were doing this whole time was moving everything because our house is gone. Our house is gone. This is the speaking out. What was our beautiful 3-bedroom acre home on 21225 Standing Rock Avenue, because everybody has the address, because organizations that were attached to Marx, Sawyer, and many other organizations decided to put out the address, my license plate to one of my cars, and many other of my So here you go. You can have it, right? Because this is what happens when you speak out. This is what happens when you tell all the truth. This is what happens when you decided to stand up for the children, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to do a seminar, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to just be and then show up somewhere and talk and monetize everything that they're saying. When you realize that that's bullshit, then you will understand. Look at the tactics and pay attention. Pay attention. I'm still not asking you for a damn thing but to wake up. I'm not asking you for a damn thing but just to get outside. I don't give a damn about money, numbers on my platforms. You can have all of it. You took everything. The only thing that I give a shit about right now is the fact that there is a baby in the way. There's babies in the way. There are people that I love that I can't get out of the way. What am I supposed to do when the people in the authority that you're supposed to go to, you can't go to them?
Unlike other whistleblowers, Ally claims she isn't repeating secondhand information. She insists she lived through these experiences herself. According to her story, she was taken from her mother at a young age and forced into situations she describes as deeply disturbing. She has alleged that there were networks operating across different states, involving underage individuals and hidden gatherings. These claims are extremely serious, and it's important to note that they remain unverified. Still, what made people pay attention was her willingness to go on record. At one point, Ally even filed an affidavit where she named several well-known figures she claimed to have seen in these environments. The names she mentioned included artists and celebrities such as Birdman, Denzel Washington, Young Jock, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. Again, these are allegations and have not been proven, but they added fuel to the controversy. Then came the biggest claim of all. Ally stated that she is actually Tupac's biological daughter. According to her, she was separated from her real family shortly after birth. She claims that a nurse swapped her with another baby, which caused her to lose contact with Tupac and his relatives. Because of that, she says she grew up without knowing her true identity. She also made another statement that shocked people even more. Ally claimed that Tupac is still alive, and she warned that if he does not come forward and acknowledge her, she might reveal information about his alleged whereabouts. That claim alone pushed the story into a completely different level of controversy. From her perspective, it seems like this isn't just about identity. It's about validation. She appears to believe that if Tupac or his family publicly acknowledged her, it would confirm her credibility and make people take her other claims more seriously. But so far, there's been no confirmation from Tupac's family. Still, the internet has been buzzing with speculation. Some people believe that figures like Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams may already be aware of more than they've publicly said. There have even been rumors suggesting that Katt Williams may have communicated with Ally privately, possibly offering guidance. However, none of that has been officially confirmed. At the same time, many people online have mixed reactions. Some are deeply skeptical. They question how these claims could be true without any solid evidence. Others wonder why. If Tupac were alive, Ally wouldn't have been protected or brought into that life. One common question:
4-year-olds that people take pride in sticking bars of children. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people tie 2, 3, 4, 5-year-olds to horse stables and have horses and dogs with them, and then they get off on that. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people hang upside down in satanic ritual meetings, and they literally hang them. Literally, by metal prongs, they hang them to get dripping out of them, and people go up under and like you're under a rainfall to take their blood.
Ally said she wasn't shocked that the feds didn't take her seriously.
To hide from the public if I do, okay? Anybody that was in my biological family as surrogates, they know damn well what I'm talking about. And if something happens to this woman right here, that's the only person that I will ever consider. She is my mother. I know nothing else. So somebody touch my mama, it won't be a Sandra Bland situation. You guys will be seeing us on t-shirts. And I'm down with that because we know where we're going. But if insurance releases insurance, you release everything. And I mean everything. If a song comes on of cleaning out my closet, everybody knows what that means. So I want to tell you now, I know a lot that I should not know. I haven't even got to the facilities. I haven't even got to things where things are buried. Why do I know cases that were in San Bernardino in 2005 when I was a child? So like I said, Tupac, you know what I'm talking about, and you won't even be able to hide from your own family.
People ask is simple. If the story were real, why would so many details remain hidden for so long? Others, however, believe that the entertainment industry has always operated behind layers of secrecy. They argue that just because something sounds unbelievable doesn't automatically make it false. As expected, social media is divided. Some users are calling for caution, reminding others that serious accusations require strong evidence. Others are urging people to keep an open mind, especially given how often hidden stories have come to light in recent years. There are also those who believe the situation is being exaggerated or misunderstood. Still, the conversation continues to grow. One thing that keeps coming up is the idea of fear. Fear of speaking out, fear of losing opportunities, and fear of going against powerful figures. Ally herself has suggested that many people in the industry stay silent because of what they could lose. And that raises an important question. If even a small part of what she's saying is true, how many people might know more than they're willing to admit? At the same time, it's important to stay grounded.
So there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair.
As usual, people had their own thoughts.
Grounded. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. Right now, there's no verified evidence confirming that Ally Carter is Tupac's daughter, or that Tupac is alive. But that hasn't stopped the internet from speculating. As more people discover the story, new theories continue to emerge. Some believe this could lead to a major revelation. Others think it will eventually fade away like many viral rumors before it. For now, the situation remains unresolved, and people are watching closely. Because if any real evidence surfaces, whether it's documents, DNA results, or credible testimony, it could completely change how this story is understood. Until then, everything remains a realm of claims, theories, and unanswered questions. But one thing is certain, the internet isn't letting this go anytime soon. So now the question is yours. Do you think Ally Carter is telling the truth about being Tupac's daughter? And if she is, could this actually force one of the biggest mysteries in music history to finally be revealed? Or is this just another viral story that got bigger than the fact behind it? Let me know what you think.